What is going on, guys? My name is Dustin. Welcome back to the channel. It is September 30th. It is the end of the month. I'm filming this on my phone, so if I'm looking like weird, I'm not used to this. I really try not to film on my phone too much, but I need to charge my camera battery. So yeah, that's that. So it's the end of the month, guys. We go ahead and do our monthly roundup. Basically, everything we picked up in terms of physical media, which include books and movies, and sometimes other things like Funko Pops and just other little collectibles. So I definitely have some stuff for you guys here today. I have some books, some beefy books, all first edition Stephen King's, and I got some movies and also like a really cool box set that I'm going to show you guys. So first thing we're going to talk about is the books. So I use this app called Pango Books, and it's basically like Facebook Marketplace, but for books. Like people go on there and sell their books that they read, and you can find books really cheap. And there's one person that I keep returning to because she always has the Stephen King books I'm looking for. It's super weird. Yeah, I got some books. So this is the one I was after, and that is Under the Dome. This is a massive book. It is first edition. I don't know if people care about things like this. It has a little rip in the dust jacket. I don't care. It's a book. It's gonna get beat up anyway because I'm gonna carry this around with me. I do plan on reading this. The reason being is I heard a lot of people talk a lot of crap on this book. A lot of people don't like it. And I remember my wife and I were going through the TV one day and we saw like a trailer for the show and we were like, that looks really good. And I was like, I need to read the book before I watch the show because I kind of did that with The Stand. I watched The Stand and then read the book and it completely just like threw me off. So I definitely want to read this before I watch the show. So we got Under the Dome. It's a massive book. It's really heavy. So we got that. And then I picked these up. I don't know a lot about these books at all. These are first editions as well. This one is Dreamcatcher. I don't know. It looks really cool. I read the premise of it, like kind of the synopsis, and I was like, it seems like it would be pretty interesting. So yeah, super, super happy to have this and to check this out. Don't know if I've really heard a lot of people talk about this book too much. I don't know. If you guys read Stephen King, like where would you rank this book? It's another one that's decently sized. Yeah, looking forward to reading it. And then we have Duma Key by Stephen King. This is one that I guess it kind of ranks all over for people. Some people really like it, some people don't like it. What made me want to read this is in his newest book of short stories, in You Like It Darker, in Rattlesnakes, which is the sequel to Cujo. He references Duma Key a lot, so I was like, I feel like I should read Duma Key because like he's referencing this a lot, and I know nothing about it. And I'm sure like if I read Duma Key and go back and reread Rattlesnakes, it will probably make more sense. That story was fantastic, by the way. But yeah, Duma Key by Stephen King. Again, first edition. Now let's go ahead and get into the movie pickups. So Mercari, great app. I've talked about it on here before. I sell stuff on Mercari from time to time, and I sold some stuff and I had credits. And I didn't know on Mercari that when you sell something and you don't cash out the credits, you have to use the credits by a certain time or they just go away. And to transfer the money to your bank account is really stupid. They take like a $3 fee. And with the amount of credit that I had to transfer the money out, it just wouldn't have been worth it, honestly. So I used the credit and I picked up a movie that I've been wanting for a long time. I've been trying for the Steelbook. Every time I either like had the money and it was out of stock and I couldn't find it anywhere, or when it was in stock, I didn't have the extra money to spend on it. And that is Return of the Living Dead on 4K from Scream Factory with the slip. I love this movie. This movie is great. It's fantastic. I can watch this movie multiple times in a year and love it every time. It is a cult classic, absolutely fantastic. And I've been wanting this one for a while. Like I said, I kind of passed on the Steelbook, missed out on it. I mean, like the one Walmart I went to had it. I just, I'm happy with this. I'm cool with this just standard 4K from Scream Factory. I did watch it. The 4K looks great. Scream Factory always does a good job in my opinion. Next up, I found this at Walmart. And I was really surprised because it's the Walmart that is like super local to us, like the one in the town where I work. And they don't ever get new releases anymore. So when they had this, I had to pick it up. And that is Frogman on Blu-ray. And this is from TerraVision. I remember seeing this on TerraVision's website. And I was like, Frogman, that's interesting. And I saw this, I got it, it was less than 20 bucks. And my wife was like, "You hate frogs. Why would you want that movie?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, it can't be bad, right? Like, it has to be good." And it's a found footage film. And to be honest with you, this movie really surprised me. I actually had a really, really good time with it. Comes with a really cool slip. TerraVision always does great things with the slip covers. But I did watch this, and I absolutely loved this movie. It was surprisingly a really fun time. I really thought it was going to be like really lame. I don't know. I enjoyed it. It definitely held my attention the whole time. And then we got this, which came with this Late Night with the Devil. This is the Blu-ray Steelbook. There's some really cool editions of this that released that I looked into, but to be honest with you, this is fine. I don't need one of the crazy big box sets. This movie is fantastic. I loved this movie. I watched it the second that it dropped on Shudder, and I fell in love with it. A lot of people hated the whole AI thing. It became a big controversy, if you remember, and people were like, "It ruined the movie," blah 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 blah. The AI stuff that happens doesn't even happen. It's a very short period of time that it doesn't break the movie. This movie is fantastic. I highly highly recommend it. The steelbook is great. It came with some extra goodies. I have not rewatched it since it has been on Shudder, but I do plan on doing that. It came with this. This I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. It's just kind of pointless. Like, it comes with like an air freshener. I guess it's cool. Like if you're a big fan of the movie, you get a Jack Delroy signed picture. Obviously, it's not really signed; it's photocopied. Um, like a little advertisement thing, and then a bookmark. Conversations with the Devil has some cool eyes. Yeah, again, it's just like little gimmicky type things. I mean, if you're into that, that's awesome. To me, like it doesn't really make or break it for me. Like, I'm not gonna like I didn't even know it came with this stuff, to be honest. I picked it up and I was like, this steelbook feels really thick. That's really weird. And then it was this, and I was like, oh, that's neat. But like, for me, it's not like one of those. Oh, it comes with like these weird goodies. Like, I need to run out and buy it like right now. Right now, I don't know. It's just a cool little extra thing, I guess, to show off to the friends that you don't have. Maybe I'm just talking about me. I don't know. My friends don't care about stuff like this. So next up here, we have Sting on Blu-ray. This is a movie that I've heard a lot of people talk about, and they seem to really like it. It's just a creature feature about a giant spider. Yes, there's a movie called Sting that's older that involves scorpions. This is one with a spider, and it was a really good time. It is literally a giant alien spider creature feature. Shut your brain off, watch the movie, enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. My wife got a little uneasy. There is a baby, and the spider wants to like unalive the tiny child, and that made my wife like, it was very unsettling to my wife, and it is very nerve-wracking. But the baby's okay. Spoiler alert. But yeah, this they definitely set this up to be more, but I don't think they need to. This was just a really fun movie. And then last but not least, well, not last, actually, I have a box set here. Last for the single discs, this is a movie that I have wanted since it's come out in theaters. I didn't see it in theaters. I avoided every single spoiler. I didn't watch any reviews, nothing. I went into this completely blind, not knowing anything, and that is Longlegs. I remember that the marketing for this movie was terrifying. The trailers were terrifying. And Nicolas Cage in this movie, completely unhinged. It doesn't even feel like Nick Cage. But this movie, phenomenal. Probably my favorite movie of 2024. My favorite horror movie so far of 2024. Absolutely fantastic. Nicolas Cage crushes it. Micah Monroe, amazing. Like, just do yourself a favor and watch Longlegs if you haven't. And then last but not least, this time, I got this box set. This actually releases tomorrow, October 1st. I got it a day early. Thanks, Walmart. And that is Paramount Scares Volume 2. I have Volume 1 up there. My wife got it for me last year for my birthday, and it's one of my favorite box sets, and I'm so glad that Paramount is keeping up with it. I didn't open this up yet. If you guys want to see everything inside this, I will show you the back, the J card. If you want to see everything that's inside this, tune into the next video. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and then I'm actually going to be doing a comparison video separately after the unboxing, comparing Volume 2 to Volume 1. So the artwork is great. This comes with 4 films. The first one came with 5. We'll get into that in the comparison video. But this comes with Orphan First Kill, Friday the 13th Part 2, Breakdown, and World War Z. So just a random hodgepodge of horror movies. I've never seen Orphan First Kill. Obviously, I've seen Friday the 13th Part 2. I own the entire Scream Factory box set. It's one of my favorite movies. Breakdown I have not seen. And World War Z I think I've seen, but I don't know. I feel like I need to rewatch this. I feel like